Hey, what's going on, folks? Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while, but I figured I'd go ahead and fool with the camera. End of October. I know a lot of you northern beekeepers are overwintering. I hope you got your hives nice and healthy. Big fat bees, lots of honey and food stores going into your winter. I wish all of you out there the best of success. Down here in Southwest Florida, it's still really warm. We have a flow going. We have melaleuca trees blooming. We still have Brazilian pepper. Biden's Elba is a wildflower. That's the second biggest nectar producing plant in the state. And I'm grafting. My goal this year has been to graft every week. That frequency really didn't happen. There's a lot of work that goes on just besides grafting. I think I'm fairly good now about making queen cells, putting a cell builder together, and using my incubator to let the queen cells hatch into cages. The very difficult part is getting them mated, having the mating nukes made up ahead of time and placed in a yard so you can introduce those cells or those virgin queens is really easier said than done. I'm trying to do 30 cups at a time, so 30 little grafting cups. I take 30 small young larvae at a time and I just see what happens. So between me moving job to job, my time has been limited. Of course, this time of year now, the sun is getting darker sooner. It's going down sooner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go out to my bee yard. I introduced two new queens. There's Santa Fe queens from Alucha, Florida, and there's Mitska queens from Florida as well. Different incorporation of genetic lines of honeybees is good to basically increase diversity. Diversity in genetics is not a bad thing. It's a good thing, especially when you're mating and trying to raise bees. And it's just something I'm trying. So enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and I'll take you out to my Santa Fe colony and I'll show you the frame I'm going to graft from, and we'll get at it. So this is right outside my back door. We just had Hurricane Irma come through. I'm so blessed that I haven't had any damage to my home. The worst beating were my plants. You can see how they're kind of pushed over. But look at those. Look at these sunflowers. Mexican sunflowers, Tithonia diversifolia. Perennial sunflower, sometimes called sunflower trees. They're in bloom, and they're great. They grow from cutting. There are no viable seeds. So basically you just take a cutting here and you just snip off a cutting and let it go. We got pollinators on them, but enough of that. Let's go to the bee yard. Okay, again, everything is so sparse here, but you can see lots of wildflowers. These are the Biden's Elba. They grow wild. They're second biggest nectar producing flower in the state. And here's my bee yard. Everything is looking ratty. Again, I really haven't had time to spend out here. Ideally, I'd like to go ahead and, you know, pick up all the weeds. I gotta pour maybe pool salt, keep the weeds down. But all of these colonies here are queen right. I just moved 9 nukes out last night that were recently mated in October. So let's go ahead and get to grafting. So this middle colony right here with the brush on it is where we're going to take the frame of young larvae. Ideally, again, there's eggs. Eggs look like a grain of rice. When those eggs, quote, hatch into larvae, they're really small, very super small with a little pool of jelly. There's one frame here in this top box that I found. I moved it up, and I'm going to use that frame to graft off of. Very important, don't shake the bees. I want the larvae to remain in place, so I'm going to brush the bees off gently, and we'll take that back in the garage to graft out of. This empty frame here, I'm going to go ahead and put in its place as a placeholder, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So let me go ahead and do that. Again, this frame is only drawn on one side. The other side is not even drawn out fully yet. So, but this has a lot of young stuff on it. It's important not to brush the queen. I don't like to roll the queen if I can help it. So I don't see her on here. I'm just going to go ahead and gently brush the bees off. Preferably, I'd like to use a turkey feather instead of a bee brush, but right now a bee brush is all I have. Okay, so that's all there is to it. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, probably not. But if you look close, there's some small young stuff in there. I doubt the camera's gonna pick it up. But that's what I'm gonna graft from. If it's so small you can barely see it, it's probably the right size. So I'm gonna take this in the garage and we'll get to grafting. So my tool of choice is a Chinese grafting tool. Sorry, my neighbor is mowing, so you might hear a lot of background noise. I'm gonna make this quick so the cells don't dry out.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason.
Okay, grafting is done. That took maybe 3-4 minutes. I tried to move a little fluidly, get the smallest larva I possibly can. Enough rambling. Let me go ahead and get this in the cell builder and I'll put that frame back in the parent hive. So that's it.
Today's gonna be a good day. So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.